Hi first graders, we're going to do some math, and this kind of math is fun because we're going to learn about 3D shapes. So it's kind of fun because you get to do a shape hunt in your house. I've also posted some videos about how to draw these 3D shapes. So there's kind of a cool art side to it too. I like to try drawing 3D shapes. I think it's fun. So when we learn about 3D shapes, I know that sounds kind of weird, and we're used to thinking of shapes as just like a circle, a triangle, a square, and if we draw something like a circle, this is a 2D shape or a two-dimensional shape. That means flat, and it means it has a front and a back, and that's all there is. Okay, so you're used to learning about 2D shapes, two-dimensional shapes. Today we're going to learn about three-dimensional shapes. That means that they're shapes that you can hold. They have height, they have width, they have depth. You can hold them all around. Okay, so what I've done is I have found 6 different shapes in my house, and I'm going to teach you about each one. And then when this video is over, I want you to try to find one of each shape in your house. Okay? All right, let's start by learning about a sphere. So this is a sphere, and a sphere is any kind of round object like a ball, a globe. It's just a circle that you can hold all the way around. So a sphere has 0 faces and 0 vertices. I know that those are brand new words. So a face of something means a flat side or a flat shape that's on a 3-dimensional shape. A vertice or vertex means a point where the shape comes together. So on a sphere, there are no flat faces and there are no vertices or no points, okay? So that is your first shape, a sphere. All right, the next shape we're going to talk about is a cylinder. So a cylinder is easy to find in your house because it's any kind of canned good. And a cylinder has 2 faces or 2 flat sides. Do you see how there's a flat circle on the top and a flat circle on the bottom? Those are called faces. So it has 2 faces. And again, this one has 0 vertices. There's no real points where it comes together. Okay, so that's a cylinder. The next one that we're going to talk about is a cube. And a cube can be a Lego, but you need to make sure it's a square Lego, okay? Because a cube is all squares. So this is just an even square, one of Nellie's Legos, and it has 6 faces and 8 vertices, okay? So faces are the flat parts, and we're going to imagine that this part is flat too, the part with the Lego bumps on it. So we would say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 faces, and then it has 8 vertices or 8 points. Do you guys see how these come together in the corners? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 vertices, so that's a cube. Okay? The next one is a rectangular prism, and that's really similar to a cube, but it's longer like a rectangle. So a rectangular prism, again, I found a Lego, but it's longer on one side, which makes it a rectangle. It's pretty similar to a cube because it has 6 faces and 8 vertices, okay? So let's double check that. 6 faces, again, imagining this is flat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And 8 vertices or 8 points. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 vertices. So that's a rectangular prism. Another shape is a pyramid. This one's going to be really hard to find in your house. And in fact, I couldn't find one, so I had to make one. Okay, so a pyramid has 5 faces and 5 vertices. Okay, so the way that I made one, and I could tape it together, but I wanted to show you how I made it. You kind of cut out a star, almost like a ninja star. And then you're going to fold down the triangles this way so that you have a flat square on the bottom. And this square is actually a face. So there's one square, and then there's a couple of triangle faces too. 1, 2, 3, 4. So 4 triangle faces and 1 square face makes 5 faces. Then it has a couple vertices or points. So it has 1 at the top where it all comes together, 2, 3, 4, 5 on the bottom. Okay, so that is a pyramid. This one's going to be hard to find at home, so you can either make a star or just skip that one and kind of know that we've talked about a pyramid. The last shape we're going to talk about is a cone, and we have an actual cone that we use for playing soccer. And a cone has 1 face and 1 vertex. Vertex just means one of something. If there's more than 1 vertex, you say vertices, okay? So the 1 face on a cone is just the bottom circle. If you imagine this was covered, this would be a flat face. So it just has 1 flat part of it, and it has 1 vertex or 1 point. Okay, so this one's not exactly pointy, it's kind of flat up here, but if it came together in 1 point, that would be 1 vertex, okay? So that's a cone. So what I want you to do is I want you to find one of each shape in your house. You can send me a picture or you can just write down what you found, but go on a shape hunt in your house like I did and try to find one of each 3D shape, okay? And before this video is over, I'll just review all of the shapes again. So we have a sphere, a cylinder, a cube, rectangular prism, a pyramid, and a cone. Okay, I hope you have fun doing a 3D shape hunt in your house.